It's the Panthers' first visit to Winnipeg this season. It's the final meeting between these two clubs. December 7th in Florida, the Jets were on the short end stick. 6-4 was the final.
They scored 3 goals in 5:02 of the second period and went on for that 6-3 win. Turned over, and Tyler Myers batted this out of the, as it was about to cross the goal line.
As Hellebuyck gets caught a little bit out of position as he loses his footing coming under pressure. Quick wraparound attempt, but a nice job by Myers to keep that clearing.
Weegar back forward for the Panthers, watched by Armia. Armia steals. Armia for Sherratt. The shot deflected by Petan. Scramble on the goal line. Rebound. Reimer's down, and somehow it stays out.
So hard to get good wood on the puck. Oh man, that is close. Petan right on it, but Reimer wisely just sprawls out as he knows that he's in desperation mode right there. You talk about quick sticks from Myers. How about that one from Petrovic?
Bjugstad for Mulligan, for Matheson. Watched by Hendricks for Mulligan, scores! Another power play goal for the Florida Panthers. As Dennis Mulligan is in the double digits, that is his 10th of the year.
I'll tell you, it's no secret to me what the Panthers are trying to do on the power play. They've got huge net front presence. They're not looking to rifle the puck at the net necessarily that hard. They're just looking to get it there. Nice job by the Jets, outnumbering on the wall, but good mobility again. Malgin has a bit of time. Nice pass from Matheson, and that net front presence taking away the eyes from Hellebuyck.
And this is the first power play opportunity of the night for the Jets. Wheeler to that short side, and Reimer had it, lost it. Kyle Connor gets it back for Wheeler. Wheeler to Connor, scores! Well, the Jets power play answers right back. 20 goals on the year for Kyle Connor. 1-1.
Initially, we're going to see Wheeler with this puck, and that's where he scored the other night on the 5-on-3. I'd like seeing him shooting the puck more, and that makes guys respect him more. What opens up? Well, the back door does. Isn't that line A spot? Did a real nice job breaking the seam from Wheeler. First, he shoots it. Next, he elects to pass, and a nice one-timer. Have a philosophy of drafting well and developing from within.
Trouba, of course, on that list, not in the lineup tonight. There's a shot, deflected, score! The shot off the far wall by Nikolai Ehlers. Deflects off a Panther, bounces off of Reimer, and then bounces into the net.
Right here, he doesn't really have much of an option. I'm not sure that anybody's expecting the shot on net. I think it gets a piece of Reimer and up and over, pardon me. There it is, the early deflection off the shoulder of Reimer.
So for the first time in his young NHL career, Jack Roslovic gets a penalty. Yandel from the line, shot save, rebound, score! Batted out of midair by Dadonov. And the Panthers go 2 for 2 on the power play and have tied this game up.
They're taking away, or pardon me, they're taking the time and territory that they're being given, and they're really good at getting pucks through. You can see the patience from the 4 penalty killers from the Jets. Puck through, rebound, and how about that on the backhand nonetheless. Out of midair, Dadonov continues his goal-scoring streak.
Byfuglien behind the net for Scheifele, watched by Barkov. Scheifele to the backhand in front of the net. Backhander Enstrom, they bang away at it on the short side.
Watch Scheifele here as he has the puck. And he throws it to Enstrom, pardon me. He's got it on his forehand right here. Probably a good idea to shoot it. He pulls to the backhand, and Reimer does a nice job sprawling. Nice pass from Scheifele again in the small space. See if that develops into anything later.
Dadonov winds his way in. Dadonov around Kulikov. Oh, what a save by Connor Hellebuyck! Absolutely robs Derek McKenzie. He brings them to their feet here at Bell MTS Place.
Paul Maurice talks about it. You need good goaltending on the penalty kill. Well, they've gotten good goaltending on the penalty kill. And 5-on-5 as Hellebuyck has been the story this year, hasn't he?
Connor takes it wide, around for Wheeler, away from him, but Byfuglien's going to hold it in. Back for Wheeler. Power play is over. Scheifele scores! It will not be a power play goal officially.
Dennis, these guys continue to roll with the second point of the night for Wheeler. How about him making plays in tight? A nice little slide pass. Pick your poison. What are you going to defend? You defend a shot from Wheeler. Something's open on the back door. Kyle Connor scores the first power play goal. You give that backdoor attention and pressure on Wheeler. What opens up? Well, the middle of the ice. Shifley's there with time and territory.
Myers, Morrissey. Myers tees it up, cross ice, Wheeler, slot, score! What a setup by Blake Wheeler. Kyle Connor with the finish, and the Jets have a 4-2 lead. What a day for the captain, and what a day for Kyle Connor.
Look at the way that they move the puck around. They might call this one back for magic, as these guys are just using their sixth sense. Tip-tap-toe to Wheeler, who gets his third point of the night, draws attention to himself, and he puts it right into that dangerous area.
And 3:38 into this period, the Jets have a 2-goal lead. And in looking for more, Myers wide on Barkov, alone in front, Little scores! Tyler Myers will pick up his third assist of the game. And this line gets rewarded with a tally.
Jumping up, moving the puck. That last pass to Wheeler on the back door for their fourth goal, and then up in the play. Draws attention to himself, and look at the quick hands from Brian Little. Forehand, backhand, he taps it with the toe to settle it down and flips it up over Reimer.
Wheeler, Shifley, Kyle Connor. Connor for Wheeler! It's on the goal line, scores, but he punched it in. So it will not count.
And that's an example of how your goaltender can really have an impact on a game.
Roslovic, lead pass, Perreault. Roslovic heads to the net. Perreault scores! Matthew Perreault, who had not found the back of the net in 9 games, gets his 16th of the year.
Good job by Roslovic getting up the ice, gives it to him, and now Perreault looks. He's going to pass. Nope. So he double clutches there as well. That first little fake right there is the pass. I think he freezes Reimer, and then look at him open up the arms. I think Reimer's getting ready to push. He finds a hole, and like you said, Dennis, the first in his last 9 games.
Perreault goes in after it. Petrovic gets it across. Perreault comes up with it for Brian Little. Little down in front, score!
They've been all over it all night long, and give a lot of credit to Matthew Perreault and Brian Little. Perreault takes a stick to the face, non-call, and right there Little hesitates. He's looking for the slap pass. It gets a little bit redirected right there, but nonetheless it ends up onto the stick of Laine, and the quick hands from forehand to backhand.
The Winnipeg Jets defeat the Florida Panthers 7-2. 4 unanswered in the third.
Well, the crowd on their feet for the last 20 seconds of this game, and why wouldn't they be? That was an entertaining game.